Yo, welcome back, guys. This is Drunken Idiots. I know it's been a while since we posted, and this time we're actually live. So if you're watching this video and you want to watch us live, it's twitch.tv/Drunken Idiots Podcast. One word, no spaces, no capital letters. We obviously have more people than usual, and this is how it's going to be from now on. And we're just going to get way more drunk than we did before. So this is Donnie. This is Memphis, and this is Michael. You know Michael and Donnie, but you've never met Memphis. And I thought of a thing for us to get to know each other as in this community, for all of us to say one thing about ourselves that y'all would like to know, or we feel like you would like to know. I'll start first. I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian for 5 years. Memphis or whoever.
Think about ourselves.
Hello? Is this thing on?
Hello?
Hello? Memphis? Hello?
I can't hear you right now. Oh, now I can hear you. It's like muffled.
I don't know what he said.
There we go, better.
What's something you want to tell us about yourself that nobody else knows? Besides the fact that you have an extra toe.
I thought it was a nipple.
Well, I also have like 3 extra fingers on my middle finger. I got a 3rd ball.
Okay,
Not
for real.
No. Tell us something. Tell us something actually about yourself.
Yeah, something for real.
One thing that you feel like our community should know about you.
Vodka's my #1 favorite.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Send
All right.
me vodka in the mail.
Oh, there you go. I mean, hey, if you wanna,
If you ever got vodka to just throw away, send it his way.
send it his way. He'll give you his address
Straight to
and
the P.O.
he'll
box.
take it. Hey, I mean, even if it's open and with, it's drugged and everything, he'll still drink it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
All right, boys. Put some poison
Right,
in it.
Donnie, what you got?
There you go.
Something that people should know about me. I absolutely hate LeBron James.
Oh,
Grams.
interesting. I've never met someone that hates LeBron James. I feel like you might get some backlash on that one.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
That's
prepared.
why I said
I'm on
it.
the
That's
same
why I
boat as
said
him.
it.
That's why I said it.
I'm gonna strike. I want somebody to comment and be like, "You son of a."
Facts.
Fuck,
All right,
I don't-
Michael.
I don't even fucking know, to be honest. Shit.
Bro, you've had literally time to think, so come on.
I don't last on purpose. I'll keep it simple. I mean, I'm in the United States Army.
I've heard you talk about that 100 times. Next,
Okay, that's
please.
you.
Well, I mean, they know about that from the first podcast, second podcast,
Oh,
third
shit,
podcast.
you're right.
So, next, please.
Damn, dude.
No.
Like some feisty,
All right.
a feisty ass little man.
Rare.
Oh fuck.
Oh Lord.
Now you got me on a tricky spot.
I do.
On the weekends, he likes to put on a lady's outfit and prance around the streets.
Singlet, over the shoulder singlet.
Yep.
We're showing her singlet. That's hilarious. Do you have anything to tell?
I don't think real quick.
Any secrets? Like any demons in the closet?
Secrets you want. Any secrets?
Tell us your
Demons?
dirtiest little secret that you never told someone.
Dirtiest little secret? Oh god.
Make sure you guys are in the Twitch chat too. Army Dad's here.
Yeah.
Army Dad's here. Yo, what's up, Army
Right.
Dad?
Man, you got me in a predicament. Fuck.
Well, while he's thinking about that, we can
Yeah, continue on something. I gotta think about this real quick.
Listen,
But I was
I have
thinking-
something that I have been wanting to
Okay.
bring to you, Jordan, for a hot minute now.
Ooh, I like. My ears are open. I'm
Okay.
listening.
Okay, what do you think about all of us getting together for
Mhm.
and get into a hot dog eating contest?
Why not?
I'm down.
Because you're vegetarian. Anyway, no, for
Well,
real
I can
though,
get veggie hot dogs.
no, veggie hot dogs. You can't do that. Sorry, it's pork.
I'll be
No veggie. Okay, but
No,
seriously.
for real. But seriously, what you think about all these big streamers leaving Twitch lately?
I mean, I kind of think it's the move, though. Like, you gotta think about it. I mean,
Or solo.
what does Twitch really have to offer their streamers?
It's repetitive.
It is repetitive. They have Twitch rivals. They
They're
have the little.
They have the drops and certain other little things, but for the
But see,
most
like-
part, their biggest thing is that they are the originators. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I get that, but what, in my opinion, in YouTube, which I don't watch a lot of YouTube gaming, but I do have my people that I've followed from Twitch to YouTube, and before they were even YouTube streamers, they got the plaque from YouTube to get, hey, congratulations, you did this, I feel like they congratulate their content creators and show more of an interest in their content creators than Twitch does. And Twitch is just like, they're there. They're here to make us money. And here's Twitch, here's Amazon Prime to help us make even more money. So you promote that, but we're really not going to help you out that much. I mean, do you want to do Twitch rivals? Hey, there's that. So, like, how I see it is, it's the beginning. Twitch was Justin TV, and it was, a little thing, and then it become big. But just because it's original, I don't think that you should feel like you should be on that platform. I would move. If I was a big streamer, I would move. Plus, you gotta also add on to it, you're just adding on the content you put on YouTube even more. So like the views you got are even more views than you were gonna get with just YouTube. With just YouTube videos, and then now you're making even more money from being live on YouTube, posting on YouTube, and to say you have 6 different channels. YouTubers are making a lot of money because now now you got to think chatters don't have to always donate. You can ask for donations, but if you got 1 million views, you're set. So as long as you're getting the viewers in and you don't have to worry about the money as much as you did on any other platform. And I like that a lot because, there's not a lot of people that are like, oh, let me give you $100, $200, $400. You got to find the people that are really interested, that have been watching for a while, people with jobs, and
a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people who donate the most donate to be heard.
Yeah.
They donate to get you to see their message and respond.
Yeah, and plus also on YouTube, which I like, is the what's it called? It's a different chat you pay for. You get a subscription. It's a different chat. Yeah, you can and you can do public chat or premium chat, and most YouTubers watch the premium chat that are streamers. And from what I have seen, they actually pay attention and they actually read the chat more than Twitch streamers do.
Oh, and
well, if you have a premium chat, limiting your chat, it makes it 10 times easier. I couldn't even imagine trying to read chat with 100,000 people talking and spamming.
Right. And that's another big difference between Twitch and YouTube. And I think that until Twitch can show that they're worth all these content creators, they're just going to keep on losing them. And what their the biggest thing that really hurt them, I think we can all agree, when you took out Dr. Disrespect. You had Tim the Tatman that played with him every day, Nick Merckx that played with him every day, Ninja that played with him every now and then, other people that have played with him that have already moved, that are moving as we speak. And because they were like, it's not because of Doc, but that when Doc was banned, it was like, wow, I can't play with Doc on stream ever again, and I only play games when I'm streaming, so I can never play with Doc again.
Yeah.
And that could be your best friend. When you play games with someone every day, I mean, you grow a bond, and that's kind of it.
Well, I mean, when Tim made the switch to YouTube, he immediately was playing with Doc.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
Without
He
a
was
doubt.
like, let's run it again. He made so much content. He was like, Tim and Doc are back,
Yeah,
I'm playing
dude.
with Doc, and it was,
They
and when they
crack
got
me
back
up
together,
too, dude.
yeah, they do. They're funny as hell. I mean, I think Doc doesn't. I mean, I don't watch Doc, but he doesn't get as much as attention. I mean, he does get a lot of attention, but he doesn't get as much as attention as in like Ninja. When he's bigger than Ninja, really.
Yeah, and I
In
think that's
reality,
like a tough one,
he
especially
is.
if like Ninja having like the Red Bull stuff that had him going.
Well, the thing about Ninja is that his name sells. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter like what Ninja does as far as content goes for the rest of his life. Like, he put a permanent, like,
he could literally be showing people a fucking banana, and he'll still get 1 million views.
No,
he put his mark on this industry.
Yeah,
he put his mark.
He
100%.
definitely has a marker in this industry, and like, I mean, his stream and all that jazz like really boosted what streaming is today. Because I mean,
Yeah.
before Fortnite and before all of that, like, I mean, streaming was kind of like nobody really understood it, and nobody was really trying to do it or pursue it. And then after Ninja and Fortnite, everyone and their mom was into it.
Right. And then like also it was just Halo. And the only good Justin streamer at that time was Ninja on Halo. And
well,
so
let me
he already
ask you
had
real
that
quick.
like
Sorry. Let me
Oh,
ask
you're
you
good.
real quick. So what got you into streaming, Jordan? Like where did you see streaming and think that you wanted to do it?
Oh man, I love this question. What got me to do it? I mean, I'm a people person. If anyone knows me or has ever talked to me, I mean, I can be an asshole to people, but really in reality, I'm a really nice person. I just like to get to know anyone. And how I seen it is I watch content not for the game, just to relate to the person and be a part of something bigger than I am. Like, when I'm in chat, sitting there chatting with people and people are chatting with me back, I'm like, bro, it's a nice community. So I was sitting there thinking, why can't I make it a community like that might share the same interests as me, or share the same ideas as me, or think different of me, but still we have good conversations or tough conversations that make us grow as together. And in the process of it, yes, could be getting some recognition. I can't talk. Recognition, yeah. And we just help each other out to the point where someone's having a bad day and they come into my stream, they had the shittiest day, say their mom just died, and they come to my stream and they're like, dude, I just need a laugh. 10 minutes into the stream, they're laughing, they're giggling, they're talking, they're like, bro,
fun.
I needed this today, and you could have saved me from walking off that cliff.
Yeah.
It's more of me. I want to put my right, and also I want to put my name in this world to maybe not as as a famous person, but I mean that would be nice, but as in someone a
difference maker.
A difference maker, because I've been through things in my life, and I know how tough it can really be, and some people need an outlet. My outlet as a kid was music. We had music as me, Donnie, and Michael's generation. I mean, Memphis, a little bit of your generation too, but
a little bit after me.
Yeah, a little bit after Michael. I mean, you did have that technology, but not a lot. But now, like this generation, they have YouTube. We had music, we had the radio, we had Disney Channel, little things that just made us like forget about
Disney Channel, bro.
Right,
No,
that made us forget
OG
about life, what was going on. So
dude, OG Adult Swim.
Oh,
Remember
Oh,
Aqua
yeah.
Oh my
Teen
God.
Hunger Force, dude?
yes.
Dude, hang on. What was the fries, the shake, the meatball?
Frylock.
Oh, dude, come on, we know it.
Meatball, get the honeys. See,
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. And
living
then
like a
Boondocks,
star. Da-da-da-da-da.
Boondocks. Who remembers
No.
Boondocks?
Yeah, that's
Boondocks
yes.
is
Dude.
good too. Yeah.
Dude,
So
it was great.
let me ask Mike. All right. I'm gonna ask you, Jordan, since I asked you first. Who was
Uh-huh.
Who was the first streamer you watched?
First streamer I watched. Wow.
Because I think
It
like
was definitely
I beat everyone.
it. Hang on.
Oh, I can't even think of the name.
First streamer I watched was, I don't know if you guys know them, but there were two, JSF Jerome and Beijing Canadian.
I
don't
do
if you
know.
They
I do know
they
Beijing Canadian.
they were Minecraft streamers.
Okay. I don't know either of them.
JS.
What year do you
wait,
think that was, dude? Like, how old do you think you
Ooh.
were?
I was in middle school at least.
Okay.
At least I don't know what grade, but I was in middle school, and the only reason I even got into watching them as like YouTubers and streamers is because of their YouTube videos, and I was like, bro, I want to fuck with them like all day, every day. I want to give them my soul, like, here, take it. They were so funny, but now when I watch their videos, I'm like,
Cringe.
cringe. I'm like, why did I like this?
Yeah, dude, I do that
No
a lot.
offense
I'll
to you
go on
guys.
YouTube and old creators that I used to watch, and it's just like it's not the same anymore.
It's
Oh,
not.
I
It's
know,
not.
yeah.
And see,
No,
I would watch
everything's
them.
different.
See, I would watch them. A craziest thing, guys. I mean, I kid you not. I would always watch them in school, and all day I would be able to watch them in school because I would be that kid that would go into the computer room just for like 10 minutes just to pull up the video, watch a video, 10-minute video, walk back into class. I'd be like, yo, I need to take a shit. All right. I walk into the computer room when it's empty because, like, it's always empty. At one point in time, it's empty, and I would have one period that was a computer room, and then I had a free period, or no. Yeah, I think it was a free period. In our free period, I would go into
similar.
I would go into the computer room. So I would just literally for 2 periods I would watch it, and then for like throughout the like going without being there, I would just like watch it and see when it's like empty. I'd peek my head in there and I'd be like, Mister, I can't remember his name. I'd be like, Mister, and he'd be like, oh fuck yeah, come in. And I'll watch a 10-minute video and run out.
Dude, it reminds me of like when I was in like elementary school and middle school, like I would play RuneScape in school all the time, dude.
RuneScape.
Dude,
I haven't played that. I can't remember.
Old school RuneScape, bro. That was the game.
Now you make me want to play it.
I'm gonna be honest.
Mike,
I don't know how you guys remember that far back.
Mike, what was your first streamer, bro?
So when I really started like watching YouTube, like not just for music and shit, it was Joe Santagato.
Oh, really? That's a good channel.
I love Joe.
That's not
He done-
okay. I didn't know he was around for that long. Honestly,
He's
been around for a hot minute, bro.
I didn't know he was around that for that long. I don't watch him that much, but I know
When
of
he
him.
started off, it was his videos were so short and they were like nothing.
Dude, I
Then he got
remember.
good.
I remember back in the day, watching like Vlog Squad, like David Dobrik before he ever blew up.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
me and my wife, like whenever he like first started doing YouTube, we would watch his videos every week, and now he's like, he's just this big character. But
He's a character now.
Memphis,
He's a character.
who's your first stream?
First streamer or somebody that's on YouTube, or it doesn't matter.
Both.
Well, the first person I started watching on Twitch was Shroud. But-
Trouty Rowdy.
Yeah, dude. Shroud.
Oh, dude, I could say Shroud is someone I watched from not the very beginning, but like after that year, he streamed every single day. I mean, he streamed every day.
Like
he did
religiously.
like he did what I
The
did on
reason
Mixer,
because I saw his PUBG videos
right?
just fucking clicking on people, and I was like, oh, I gotta watch this shit, and I just kept watching him for a good bit. I don't really watch Twitch that much anymore.
Yeah. Twitch is hard to really. I feel like, in my opinion, streams are hard to watch unless you're involved in the actual like chat community of the stream.
Yeah.
If that makes
And
sense.
and
Yeah.
another thing is on the other side, like the streamers themselves, you have to keep the people interested and build that interest for them so they will
Well,
stay around.
I've
For
also
me,
noticed though. Oh, you go.
for me, like, I feel like I'm like a pretty good chatter. Like, I feel like a good chat can make a stream just as much as a good entertainer.
Yes.
But like sometimes I've gone into streams and like the stream is garbage, but like the chat is really funny. So like I just hang out and talk in chat. And then there's also been vice versa. Like there's people, I don't know if you know who this dude is, but I think his name is Trump, and he's a professional Hearthstone streamer.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
He is the most boring guy I've ever seen. But since he's a professional Hearthstone gamer, like he's got, he's partnered on Twitch and whatnot. But like he is the most boring person ever.
So wait, what was his name? Wait, was that your first streamer you said, or no?
No, my first streamer. I'll get into my story. So, if you know me, So, I got involved in like PC gaming when I was in like 4th grade. I got switched to a school one year where for the first time in my life nobody really talked to me at that school, and then I met this kid named Andrew, and Andrew showed me RuneScape. I played RuneScape religiously, and then my mom started dating this guy who showed me the world of PCs and PC gaming. And so from that guy was an avid World of Warcraft player. So I started playing WoW religiously. In like 6th grade, when I was in 6th grade. So I started playing WoW religiously, and I'm the type of player, even still to this day, like all I do is like the PvP, player versus player stuff. I don't care about any raids, never cared about any of the player versus environment stuff, never cared about. Always been hardcore PvP. And so back in the day when I was in like 7th or 8th, I think it was like 8th grade, I started researching. Me and my friend Luke, we were like top on our realm. We were the best on our realm as far as playing arenas, which arenas is 2v2, 3v3, 2v2. We were top
like
on
on Apex.
we were top on our realm in World of Warcraft. And so, which back then that actually meant something. Nowadays it don't. But so me and Luke started trying to figure out ways to get better, because we got invited to a tournament, an online tournament thing. And from there, I found a player named Wreckful. He played the same exact characters I played, a rogue, on World of Warcraft. So I would watch Wreckful. However, he was on like MLG Gaming or whatever.
Right.
He would post like one or two YouTube videos, but he would stream all day, every day on like this MLG website. And so that's who I started watching then. And then later on, he made the transition to Twitch. And I would watch Wreckful, and I would watch Soda Poppin' on Twitch, and I would mostly watch like their WoW stuff. And that was what kind of like got me involved in the whole content creation world, was World of Warcraft and those guys. Which
Man,
rest in peace to Wreckful. He's no longer with us, but still.
Oh shit.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I've heard about him, but I didn't ever watch his streams.
To me, but I don't remember like off the top of my head.
So I don't know if you guys remember. Well, of course, I don't know if y'all can remember far back when we didn't have really the internet or the communication we do now with gaming. I remember specifically when I was a kid, I would always want to like show people what I was doing, or like talk to people and communicate with people, and it always bugged me. Like, I was that kid that was always trying to find a way. I was like, there's a way. There has to be a way I can talk to these people. There has to be a way I could find, like, we could all get together and play a game online together. And then when they dropped, which is the first game that I played online with? It was a Star Wars game. I don't know exactly what it was called, but it was a Star Wars game, and it was one of the first games you could actually play with Jedi and all that stuff. And we didn't have mics at the time, and all the only mics you had were on PlayStation 2, where, if I'm correct, you had to get a certain USB mic. You couldn't just get any USB mic. And
it was like a PlayStation headset. It wasn't even out for that long, too, on the PS2.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
It was short-lived.
It was very short-lived, and I was like, there has to be another way. I always like, it bothered me. I don't know if it was for you guys, but it really bothered me where I was like every day trying to make like I would get a headset, and I was like, how could I change this to make it work on the PS2? I would go into the settings, change all the settings. I would literally just plug different headsets in. I mean, I'd go ballistic. And finally they came out the PS3, which when the PS3 came out, bro, it changed the world for me.
Dude, PS3, the PS3 and the Xbox 360 definitely changed the gaming world, dude.
It changed the gaming world.
It opened up so much more.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
it wasn't just like, oh, you had to buy this headset to be able to talk to people. You could buy one of the old, I don't know how many young viewers we're going to have here, but I hope most of the viewers are going to be older, but we all should remember the Bluetooth headphone had like little earbud that would go in your ear.
Oh yeah.
That was the first PS3 mic that dropped. And I don't know if you guys remember, but there was an MWA Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 3, little Bluetooth one, and I bought it. It came into this little box, like and you know how like the see-through glass, and then like it's like on a nice cushion. It looks all beautiful, dude. I opened that up, and I was like, my world has fucking changed. And like I connected it. It was connecting, and didn't fucking work. So I had to wait another fucking year before I could talk to people online. And then after that, my mic broke.
Dude, I was like, my first headset. It was one of those ones where it was like that single band that only reached to like right here. And it
that was the Xbox one too, though. Like the Xbox one was like that. It was one ear. As if like, well, like back then they used to assume like you didn't need to hear to play video games, I guess.
Yeah, it was like that one little, like, and it was tiny. It was like this big.
Yeah.
And then it was just this really short, tiny mic where you couldn't hear anything from anyone.
Oh, dude. I mean, the first mics on all the consoles were just horrible. I mean...
dude, they were, dude. It sounded like everybody had the microphone up their, like, throat hole.
Honestly, I would love to use one now, just to use it.
But
the sound quality so bad.
I would like to go back when those gaming days. Because I remember really, like, I have a lot of good times with gaming now, but I remember it just was different back in the day. The community talked different, they were different, and like because everyone was new to it. So like talking to strangers, you know, you weren't instantly like, yo, go fuck yourself, you know, you're trash. You were like,
it was
hey,
definitely
buddy.
like that.
Well, I mean, yes, when Modern Warfare dropped,
dude, there were so many times where like I thought I would make a friend and I would just get fucking betrayed every time.
Literally instantly.
When Black Ops 1 came out, it got toxic. But I'm talking about like back when like before Black Ops 1. Y'all remember PlanetSide? Y'all remember PlanetSide? PlanetSide.
Dude, PlanetSide was a beautiful game.
Bro, there was some toxic kids, but I promise you, I had a family on there. Like, I mean, I had a wife, some kids, dude, 3 grandmothers. I had so many family, bro.
On that topic, so do you have internet friends or gaming friends that you have, like, they've been in your friends list and you talk to them like at least once or twice a year, but they've been on your friends list for like a decade or more?
Oh yes, dude.
Yeah,
But see,
for me,
with
not
my
every
friends
game, but I
list,
do have someone like that.
with my friends list, it's weird because my friends list I switched consoles. So like I was on PS3 and on PC at the same time on a laptop at first. So like the only way I could keep my friends was when I knew I was transitioning from PS3 to Xbox. I hit up all the people I wanted to keep with on Skype. I told them to hit me up on Skype. So like I have a category of people on Skype that I still hit up every now and then. And on my PC friends as well, like way back when, before the Steam account that I have now, I played Counter-Strike. Like, dude, this is a hard memory to remember, but I remember I still talk to him. His name is Nut something. Well, like his real name, I don't want to put his real name out there because I don't know if he would want me to. But his name was Nut something. But I don't remember his gamer tag. He doesn't either. But from 2000 and when did the Counter-Strike come out? Let's see.
Counter-Strike.
Oh, jeez.
Source?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Dude, Source came out when we were like in middle school, dude.
Okay,
that's
so
a minute ago.
Yeah, so that's the game me and him played. We play, and it's crazy because like for
October
years
7th,
I didn't even.
2004. Holy shit.
Okay. So I remember playing in middle school. So like
6.
I didn't even remember the game until I started playing Counter-Strike, and then I was like, whoa, wait, I've played this game before. And then I looked into it because like I said, my memory is shot, so I forget things like that. And when things come back to me, I start going to a deep dive, and I was like, Counter-Strike. And it looked up all the Counter-Strikes that have been out, and I was like, bro, I looked up the gameplay. It's like, that's the game I was playing. And so I hit the dude up. I was like, bro, I figured out the game we were playing. Some reason he has bad memory too. It's crazy. And I mean, we've been talking since middle school of 6th grade up to now, which I haven't heard from him for about maybe 2 years, I'll say, which worries me, but he'll probably hit me back up someday, hopefully.
Eventually.
But since from now, I mean, he has been the longest online friend I've had, which is nuts because, like I said, I went from console to not, because like where I lived, I would have internet, and then sometimes I wouldn't have internet. I would have internet for a whole year, and then like for a whole 3 years, I have no internet. So I would have to find a way to keep up with my online friends that I really wanted to keep up with because we just had a nice, good conversation bond. So like with people going back in the day, I have little, but I do have the loyal people. What about you guys?
Michael, definitely. What you got?
Nah, definitely. That's like, so I have my one friend on Xbox. His name's Crash Dummy. The dude's freaking amazing. I love that man. I'm friends with him on Facebook, real life, everything. Even he told me like when his kid was giving birth, I have a box that's actually still sitting in my closet. I gotta send to him as like a gift for his kid.
Oh, nice.
What about you, Merc? Memphis?
He's awesome. Merc.
Same guy.
Same guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's our boy.
Yeah. Bro, I got some friends. I have some OG friends, dude. Like, so, do any of you remember the game Team Fortress 2?
Oh my god, yes, bro.
So, I was very heavily involved in Team Fortress 2 and the Team Fortress 2 PC community when I was younger. And I eventually tried out for a quote-unquote pro team. And I actually made the team, and our team was called Hack Attack. We had like a pub team, so like we would play like regular like ranked games together all the time. But we also, like, our primary thing was we played Sniper, the sniper character on Team Fortress 2. And we had like a whole like sniper versus sniper only map set up, and we would like make maps like that game and that group is what got me involved in like my graphics, like why I got involved in graphics design, so on and so forth. How I used to make maps for Team Fortress 2, like so much history for me involved in Team Fortress 2 in that group. But I am friends with those dudes on Facebook, and we have a secret Discord together. Like, I'll probably talk to those dudes till the day I die, and I have no idea what their actual names are.
Dude, I have some friends like that.
Yeah, same.
Like, I wonder.
They're cool though.
Do y'all? Okay. Me, I really wonder sometimes. I'm like, man, beyond the gaming, who is this person? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
what is his name? What is their
Like,
name?
what do you do for life?
What do you do for life? But we
So-
never
so-
talk about that because it's all about the game.
Let me ask something real quick.
Okay.
How many of you played old school RuneScape back in the day?
I did.
Very little, but I did, and I don't
I did a
remember.
little bit, yeah. It wasn't
I
like
mean,
a ton, but I did. a
When,
little bit.
like, how old were you when you did it?
I'm gonna say about 12. 12.
12.
I'd say close to that.
Did you have a RuneScape girlfriend that broke your heart?
No, I did not. Did you? I'm interested in this. Interested.
Now I'm curious.
Now I'm very curious. Good
Yeah,
night, boys. Michael, no cheese balls. LOL. All right. Good night, Army Dad 77. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully,
legit-
you watch the YouTube channel.
I legit had a heartbreak on RuneScape.
Oh god.
Oh.
But I was
no.
like, I was in like
Where's
5th grade,
Golden?
so like,
Were you balling, bro?
huh?
Were you balling?
Let's just say, I still remember that player's name.
It hurt that bad.
It hurt that bad. I still remember this character's name, dude.
Bro, I didn't have. Okay, so
Oh, where's it going?
I didn't have an online gaming girlfriend, but there was this girl I played with, and we played the Planet Side game. And we've had a lot of fun. It was when we could race. She didn't like know that I was like, oh, she sounds cute. I'd never seen her, never like knew her real name, but every day I would hit her up. And one day I said, it's like, what would you do if I came to Florida? She goes, what do you mean? I was like, let's start a life together. And she was like, whoa, what do you mean, dude? I was like, look, you sound pretty. I hope I sound pretty. How about we meet up and let's make this a thing? I said, you never seen snow, honey. I can show you some snow. A lot of it. Oh, you want to see some snow? She blocked me and never talked to me again.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, maybe I was a little too much, but that like I'd never had like I've had online girlfriends, but I've never had a gaming online girlfriend. Which it like to this day, I'm like, I wonder how many girls I played with that were flirting with me that I just never noticed, that I just
You're
didn't want
so
to flirt
like
back.
blunt against it. Just like what?
Well, cause like as a kid, as a dude playing video games, I just give a fuck about the game most of the time.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
The only time that like I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of times I assume like every chick on a video game is actually a dude trying to mess with me.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And see, like I'm not gonna lie, I would listen to the voice if it was like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'd be like, "Woo!"
Hi, my name's
Hey,
Susan.
But if it was like, "Hey, how's it going?" You know, like some, "Hey, how's it going?" You know, like some like weird voice like that. It would be like, "Nah, dude, go back it up."
Well, I have a question actually for all of you.
What's up,
I
bro?
want to know, what is the one game that truly got you into video games? Like, what did it start you out with? Like, when you hit like console or PC?
I have one specifically.
I got
Crash. Crash, bro.
Crash
Crash
Bandicoot?
on the GameCube, bro.
Oh,
That, oh, bro. Listen, when I'm telling you that I played that game for hours on end, that game, and then I don't know who else played the GameCube, but this would be a hard game to remember. If you actually no, it's actually a remembering game. But that game, and then there was another game that was so you would get to pick your character,
Dude,
who you
Crash
wanted
was
to
a
be,
fucking
but you were
banger, dude.
you fought in bars and like only fought in bars, and like there would be people like a circle around you, and you could grab bars. You could grab like the beer, the glass bottle. You could grab the pool stick, and you beat the living shit out of them, dude.
I know what
Yeah,
game you're talking
it
about. I can't even
was
think of
Crash that you destroyed stuff, and stuff that you beat the shit out of people. That was my kind of games. I loved it too, dude.
My first
can't
like
remember the
addiction,
game.
like my first addiction, or like my first video game.
Like, what really
my
got you to like wanting to do play video games?
Wait, we were talking about addiction? Ooh. Okay. Well, you go.
So,
addiction.
what got me into wanting to play video games?
Like, what's that one game that caught your eye?
So, I don't know, man. Like, there's so many different. So, when I was like young, I didn't have video games at my house, but my babysitter had. She had like the retro Nintendo, original Nintendo, and a Sega Dreamcast.
Oh,
and when I would go over there, we would play a game on the Dreamcast called Magnetic Neo.
Oh, I know that game. I've
You know
never
that
played
game?
it, but I know that. Yes.
Dude, I used to love I would go over there and play Magnetic Neo for forever. And then, but, like, that was probably, like, the first video game that really, like, caught my attention. But, like, my first, like, addiction was definitely RuneScape on PC. I was so addicted to RuneScape. When I first started playing it, like, oh, I was hooked.
I know it's gonna sound basic, but my first addiction is gonna sound really basic. Minecraft. As soon as that shit dropped, I mean, as soon as that dropped, I played it for free for 3 months straight, and then finally bought it, and I was like,
"You're in heaven,
dude." My friends wanted to play, like, you know, hang out with me, play outside, and I was always the active kid, like, always wanted to go outside. But when I was on Minecraft, my whole world changed. I was building cities. I wasn't building like little huts and all that stuff. I was like, bro, let's build a city. Let's make Kentucky, bro. Let's do this shit.
Yeah, see, for me, my first game like that was RuneScape, bro. Like, I remember my friend, I had like 2 friends.
Wait, on that real quick. Beer check and shot check.
Huh?
How many beers have we drunk and how many shots have we had?
I'm like a beer
I
down.
haven't taken a shot yet, actually, but
I'm like 1 beer down,
yeah,
but I completely drank my mixed drink, so that was pretty
Okay,
strong drink.
I'm 2 beers down and I'm almost done with my mixed drink.
Yeah,
3
I've
beers and I'm
already
gonna take a
Memphis?
shot after this one.
Alright, I'm just making sure we're all still drinking. Keep going, Donnie.
All right, so I had a buddy come over to my mom's apartment at the time, and so I first started playing RuneScape in like 4th grade. I was super addicted to it. So this was like near the end of 5th grade. I had a friend named Daniel in my mom's apartment complex. Daniel would come over all the time. And he played RuneScape too, but like I played religiously. But he came over one time with like these 2 chicks, and this one chick was like really into me, and I mean, I'm just a little 5th grade boy who probably still hadn't hit puberty yet, so like I didn't care. And so like I'm sitting there trying to play RuneScape, and these people are trying to distract me and get me away from the computer. And this chick goes to the extent to she took my phone, like my like Razer Katana that I had at the time, or Sprint Katana. She took my phone, went to the bathroom, took a picture of herself in the mirror, set that picture as my phone's wallpaper, and put her contact in my phone as my girlfriend. And then like was like all over me, texting me, trying to like get me to like basically get off the computer, hang out with her, and kiss her and stuff. Like she was, but I for the life of me could not get off RuneScape. That's how bad it was. I turned down like who knows what type of relationship that could have been, just because I wanted to play RuneScape.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting. Interesting. See, I've had friends I've had friends like nearly kicking my door for me not answering the door for them because, like, my friends, they were always we were always bad influences on each other. So like they would like when they were coming over, I knew they were drunk. So like either I didn't want to hang out with them, or if I didn't want to hang out with them, they'd be like, "Bro, you're coming out, or we're literally going to physically remove you, and you're not
Drag
gonna
you
like."
along.
And like eventually, yeah, I would go and I would enjoy. I would have fun. I didn't have a miserable time, but I was
No,
really
yeah.
wanting to go to the city, bro. I was really like there's a lot of times where like
Well,
you ever went to
even
bed
go ahead.
and you were just like, you ever went to bed and you were just like you had a great day, had a fun day, but then you were like, man, why didn't I do that on that game today? Like, I really wish I did that. I really would. I've done that so many
I've never
times.
done that
especially
before.
as a kid, like not now, but like as a kid, I'm like, bro, why didn't I just stay home and play games? Like, and it was more or less because, like I said, me and my friends were very bad influencers, and we were more of a bunch of
So like
alcoholics.
For
Not really
me-
alcoholics, but alcohol.
for me, all the way till like forever, even though I was addicted, so I was addicted to RuneScape religiously, and then that changed to World of Warcraft religiously, and then World of Warcraft Team Fortress 2. But even like through all of that, when I would get grounded, I would still get grounded to like be inside and be stuck on my computer.
Yeah. Memphis, what games are there for you? What got you wanting to play more?
So, the game that got me hooked on video games completely, my whole like for my whole life, was Street Fighter. Because one day I had really bad stomach aches as a kid, and my mom's boyfriend let me play on his console for the first time, and it like as soon as I started like playing and concentrating on the game, it took away my stomach ache and everything. And then, like after that, I just thought fucking video games were awesome, and I just kept playing and playing. Like the game that I got addicted to was Black Ops 2. I played that competitively for 4 years and made money off of it.
See, there's actually an interesting thing that you forgot to tell us. I didn't even know that, to be honest. He's my own brother.
That I mean,
I like how
See,
you were
look,
just inspecting your glass there, Zorla.
yeah, dude. Like
Like,
I finished it already, dude. Like, shit.
I like looked over and you were like fucking full on inspecting your glass.
I mean,
oh, what's this?
I'm like, I'm not.
It was
trying to
like you
sound
were like
an
it was like your
alcoholic,
first
but-
time seeing it in the state that it was in.
It's empty.
Dude, I'm not trying to sound like an alcoholic, but like, shit, I feel like I'm not drinking. You know what I mean? I keep on looking over and it's empty.
You were just like looking at it like so in depth, dude. It just threw off the whole conversation for me.
Facts. I feel that shit. See, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like games are definitely something to you could definitely get addicted to, and
Oh, big time.
I mean I wouldn't say I have a gaming addiction problem, but it can become a problem for sure for me.
Yeah.
Like there's a time where I have to go into
I
my
feel
mind
like-
and go, look, you are doing the most to just play video games. You need to calm it down. You need to be an adult, and you need to realize games aren't everything. Like I have to do that. I don't have to do that a lot as much as I used to, but there's been times where I'm like, yo, look, streaming is not everything. That is not your
Well, I
life.
failed college because of Overwatch, so.
See, yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but really,
one of those things.
gaming should be shown as an addiction before it's shown as fun, because it doesn't seem like
It draws you in.
but it draws you in, and for me, it could be different for
Well,
everyone. For me, it's an escape from reality.
Yeah.
It's like and from escaping from reality is very fun for me
It's that
sometimes.
one thing that gets you away from the problems and life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing, but it's not necessarily a good thing either, you know, because like I know it sounds so extreme because I never used to look at this way, but I know it sounds really extreme, but it's kind of like, you're going to get high, you're escaping from this reality. So I feel like there should be a warning or, hey, let's make this more of aware because we matter and we need to have more people to see how much we're being addicted to this stuff. I'm saying more or less like, especially this generation, when you're raising your kids, I feel like you should remember, like, hey, you can get into a point where you're playing video games and you're becoming depressed, but you just don't know it because you're in your own little world. But when you snap back into the reality, you're
Hits
like,
you like a rock.
It hits you like a rock because you're sitting there thinking, oh, man, I want to play video games. Man, what could I'd rather play video games than do what I'm doing. Why am I not playing video games? And I think it gets to the point where it can get bad. But
Definitely can.
But to each his own. Some people might not be like that, and and like, I'm not saying like, oh, video games take over my life. It's more or less like, it can if I let it. It can if I let it. If I don't let it, I mean, I keep it at bay. I'm just like, all right, play video games after work, or play video games every 2 times out of the week, or 3 times out of the week, or play video games on the weekends. I do that a lot. I'll like, you guys have, I mean, Donnie has seen. Me and him haven't played video games in like a year almost together, and I used to play video games with him all the time. I just keep.
Yeah, we used to play every
That's
day,
what happened
bro.
with us.
We used to play every day. Me and Donnie used to play me more than more and Toast and PS3. I miss it like crazy, bro. I really do.
There was a 6-month period we just disappeared.
And
the thing is I went from working full time from home to back in office full time. So.
And I went from COVID literally to putting me on unemployment and making me sit in
the Royale days were my favorite days.
Bro, the Realm Royale, dude. You know what? I'm gonna re-download that on my Xbox. We can play cross-platform on that.
Right.
We should start, yeah. As long as we could get Donnie. I mean, Don, I don't know if you have an Xbox app yet or not. If you don't, you should get it. But if you do, if you don't want to, we could easily find a way around that. Yeah. Easily. But I mean, guys, I don't know if you are from my Mixer days, but if you're from my Mixer days, shout out to you guys. But the Realm Royale days,
those were fun days, bro.
I could
even when we pissed off the whole Mixer fucking Realm Royale community.
Dude, okay, so all right, so there was a time where I wasn't playing with PS3 or Michael that much, and I was really more playing with Donnie, because Donnie and us, Donnie actually, he owns this is an actual shout out. He actually owns a place called Control Point Gaming. It's a local place in my state, in Louisville, Kentucky. Well, Kentucky is the city of the potential building is going to be in most likely Louisville. And he sponsored me when I was like a small streamer on Mixer, becoming a bigger streamer on Mixer. And when I say that me and Donnie were borderline, if not addicted to this game, playing every day every hour. Yeah, we were addicted. Like, we hit plat in like 2 days. And you have to, it's literally bronze to plat. Me and Donnie played that game from so much, and we were so cracked on that game that we got from bronze to plat. We would talk so much shit to each other. But moreover, the story is, so we came across this Mixer toxic streamers, and they were sitting there, they were stream
sniping us, bro.
Yeah, they were stream sniping us. At first, I didn't know they were stream sniping us, and then my chat was like, "Yo, he's a streamer," and then he said something about like, nice stream or something like that, and I was like, who? He's the one who just killed me. So I can't remember the story exactly as well as I could have if you asked me right after it happened, but I clicked on his profile. He's streaming Realm Royale. Well, he's literally sitting on my stream waiting for me and Donnie to queue up just to stream snipe us and find our location.
Their stream sniping is like crazy.
we call them out. And I mean, when you would think that they would just be like, huh, we got you, you know, huh, whatever, they went ballistic. They were like, you're toxic for this community, or dude, they just got called out, and they didn't like that they got called out, and that
Yeah, they knew they were caught.
yeah,
It was a bad time.
It was a very bad, like it was one of the times where I was like, wow.
Well, the problem was
the
problem was they were in the wrong and we were in the right, but they owned most of the Rim Royale community.
Yeah, but see,
battle there, yeah.
I will say the Realm Royale community that came to us, we had more of a following basis and a viewing basis of me and Donnie together. And just me or Donnie alone had a more viewing basis than these kids. So like the people that didn't watch our Realm Royale streams, when they came into Fortnite and the Realm Royale community would still try to trash us, they would get bomb rushed it. Like, I mean, I remember plenty of times of Car Wreck, Kool-Aid, Outlaw.
Fucking Kool-Aid,
I mean, so many people. I mean, they went toxic. I mean, to the point where it was kind of a little too far, especially Kool-Aid. Little too
Kool-Aid
far.
Was like he was good at laying down the law, and that was it. Like,
oh, dude. Okay. Memphis knows of Kool-Aid, and I think Michael knows of Kool-Aid, but you guys don't know exactly who Kool-Aid was. And Kool-Aid, if you're watching this, yes, you know exactly what's happening. We're calling you out. Kool-Aid was a cool kid for me at first. I mean, at first he was cool towards me, but when I say he knew how to lay down the law,
Kool-Aid didn't put with no shit, bro. Like some people give you like warnings. You know,
he would just ban you.
So on and so forth. Kool-Aid would cuss you out and ban you. Like it was.
And like I'm a small streamer still trying to build up my following, and he's just like, yo, fuck you, stupid motherfucker, and he's like, banned. I'm like, bro, all he said was I'm trash. I'm okay with some dog shit people coming to me and talking trash talk. It's okay, calm down. He was not having it. And like but Kool-Aid he was a kid. He's a kid still, and you know, he's doing his own little path, and I think eventually when he gets older, he's gonna realize he'll focus up. You focus up. I think we all know how it is to deal with people that are kids that you want to see do better, but they're just kids. They're just not. They gotta learn.
Kool-Aid, man. Good old Kool-Aid.
You know, since we've been on this topic for a while, I'm gonna move on to this topic if that's fine. If that's fine with you guys, I was wanting to talk about the worst, most horriblest boss you have ever had in your life.
Like in a video game?
No, like is in real life. Like your first
in real life?
Real life. You're the worst boss. The worst boss you have ever had in your life. Like, I mean, to the point where you're ready to like strangle this person, put their body away. Gone. They're just gone from this earth.
No, I instantly have you on this.
Okay, let me hear.
So, this was my first job. Longhorn Steakhouse. This was before I joined the military.
Okay. Sounds delicious. Okay.
Actually, they were great food there. It was nice. Anytime something new came out, you actually got a full plate of it. Great. But so I was working there for almost a year and everything, and then I signed up for the military. And I talked to the owner, talked to the managers, yada yada, and the boss saying, "Hey, I am leaving this. I will be coming back because if you're going for military reasons or anything like that, you have to hold your job."
Right.
Well, went to basic training, went to AIT, came back to come to work. Went to work in my full uniform. They're like, "Yeah, you don't work here anymore." What do you mean? Like, you no-showed us.
What?
Yeah, they tried saying that I no-showed, even though there's physical paperwork.
Could have sued them.
Oh, I got the boss fired within seconds.
Oh.
Dude, that's insane.
I had the owner's phone number, and I was like, "Hey, this happened." He's like, "Okay, I got you." I didn't want the job back. I found something better anyway.
Right. Yeah. My worst boss. Okay, so the first. I kind of want to wait for Donnie to come back, but while Donnie's gone, I'm gonna go off topic.
Yeah.
So we can
Keep him in the loop.
even the loop, yeah. Let's see. What's a good topic? I'm trying to. I have a lot of topics I want to talk about, but
Actually, something I didn't even say. I didn't even mention like what games. We'll just go back to this topic for a second, real quick.
okay,
I didn't even mention what games got me really going and what I was addicted to.
okay,
So, got me started. I actually had 2 games that got me started,
mm-hmm,
and that was Perfect Dark on the Nintendo 64.
okay.
Love that game. And I don't even know if you know this one. This is on the original Xbox. ATV2.
Dude.
ATV2, bro. I would play that on PS3.
Yeah, I did this. I did also.
Bro, I
That was
played
the
that
one
game.
game
That was
I
the-
loved.
That was a game that I was like, we played. You could play online, and I always wanted to talk to people on there. I always wanted to talk to people on there so bad. I remember I always used the ATV. Only used the ATV. I only used a four wheeler. Only four wheelers. Sometimes dirt bikes, but mostly four wheelers. And when you were waiting for a game, they put you in the loading where you could do tricks and all around the dirt path, dude. Oh, shoosh.
Now,
But I will say,
game. Go ahead.
no, you go. You
I
got
was like, the one game that I was most addicted to, and I swear to God, no one could touch me on that game, was Tony Hawk Underground.
Dude, Tony Hawk Underground was a great game.
Okay.
No one could touch me on that.
The only reason I was not able to touch you on that game was because I was a child and I was getting damn near close.
Look, that was the only game I had a trick line on.
Yeah, but if I was a bit older...
Dude, Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2 were so great,
Yeah.
but Tony Hawk American Wasteland was revolutionary.
I'm gonna get shot for this one.
That
But
and Pro Skater 2.
my favorite.
You're all gonna hate me. Tony Hawk is trash.
You can suck an ass.
Yeah, well, something's wrong with you, dude. You had to say.
You're broken.
That mouse you got needs to be a lock on there.
Skate is better. In
No,
all
ways. Skate's a great game, but like
It
the
is.
OG, like Tony
It's
Hawk's
nothing
back
like
in
Tony
the
Hawk.
day were so great.
It was
Like, you had
okay,
Pro Skater 2, Underground.
the
American.
only one I liked. The only one I liked was on the Wii, and I can actually skate with it. That's the only one I liked, is
Dude,
because I
American
got the board
Wasteland-
and everything.
I've played American Wasteland from beginning to end like 1,000 times, dude. I loved American Wasteland.
And there was always so much to do.
Okay,
American
so,
Wasteland was kind of like Grand Theft Auto before Grand Theft Auto, I feel like.
Yeah, because
Fair
couldn't you
enough,
drive
fair
a car?
You could do
Dude.
like everything except for rob people in American Wasteland.
Yeah.
I can get. I just.
American
I'm not
Wasteland. What's funny is like American Wasteland would not work in today's society because there's so
No.
many like anti what people feel like today missions.
Right.
Like
right.
there's one mission where you like get a bunch of protesters killed who are anti
Oh.
sheep.
Oh yeah, because that's on Coast of something. It's on the beach side of the map on the docks.
It's like I don't know, but I remember their like chant was like, "Hey, hey, yo, yo, the use of wool has got to go."
Yeah.
I would run around beating
And
the
you-
shit out of them.
Got to go.
And
'Cause
you
they're-
kill a bunch of them for like one of the missions.
because
Oh,
you're in a police
Next
car.
to the escalator.
And, yes, in the escalator, and
I'm
it's the police car.
YouTube, I'm sorry, we're talking about murder. I'm sorry. But I can go even deeper. But
Yeah,
but
so
no,
let's
no,
go back to
but
the topic.
yeah. I was gonna say, let's go back to the topic because I can go. I need
What
to
was
forget
the
the game.
topic?
Okay, so the
Boss.
topic was the worst boss you've ever had.
Oh, in real life?
Yeah, in real life. So the first job I've ever had was Frisch's Big Boy, and
Sounds
in
delicious.
Shepherdsville.
Hey!
Yes, sir, dude.
Hey, dude!
So I was dedicated. Okay, so I was really dedicated to that job. Donnie knows. From Lebanon Junction, dude, I rode my bike from Lebanon Junction to Shepherdsville every day.
Are you serious?
Yes, yes, dude.
That's a ride, bro.
That's a 15-minute drive. Think about a bike ride, guys.
It's like an all-day bike ride, bro.
Dude, yes. I had like, especially like when there was school, I would be able to walk to this to work, but when I didn't go to school or when there wasn't school, I rode my bike and I would ride my bike home. Very dangerous riding home in the dark time from Shepherdsville to Lebanon Junction. So, Anthony, I remember his name. I had a boss named he was the what are they called? The store, not the store manager, but store owner. Like like the dude that would go to different stores, and he would be over
general manager. He was like he was almost like a general manager, but he owns more
area manager
section.
Area manager. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
And there was this one, but I don't remember. She was great, and I don't remember her. But the reason why I don't remember her because she was great, and I didn't have to remember. I remembered her as a great person. So there was this one time we had inspection. They never really cleaned. They didn't give a freak about cleaning at all. But when there was inspections, they cared. Well, there was this dude, Anthony. He comes in, and he was always a dickhead. I mean, like, customers would leave because when he would start his shift. Like, people did not like him. Like, their customers could hear him screaming at us from the back in the front. Like, no one liked him. If you ever see a dude named Anthony, Donnie, he was tall, he had a mustache, he was old, you will see him and you go, he's a cocksucker. And I mean, straight out. So we're cleaning, we're getting shit done, and he looks at me specifically and says, and I'm sophomore year. Yeah, I'm a sophomore, so, I'm still a kid. And this dude's like 40, 50 years old. He looks at me and says, "What the fuck are you doing, you stupid ass motherfucker?" I was like, whoa, what do you mean? I'm cleaning your store, dude. And he goes, dude, no, you're not. You're not doing good enough. And if you're not going to do better, then you should get the fuck out of here. I looked at him. I said, wait, are we being serious? I thought we were joking at first. I was like, because, we joke. We all joke back here. With you, we don't, but, maybe you're joking. And he goes, no, I'm being serious. I said, so I got really pissed off. Me and him got to a screaming match. I mean, when I mean screaming match, I started crying because of how mad I was. And what I remember specifically, I was at the grill, and I was cleaning off the grill with, I don't know if you ever guys worked at fast food, but there's this certain, or a restaurant, there's this certain chemical that you put on a grill that can actually cause cancer if you inhale it too much, or it just gets puts on the grill, and it starts to make a lot of smoke, and you got to scrub the grill. Well, I'm doing that, and I dropped the fucking thing. I said, motherfucker, I will hit you with this if you don't fucking shut the fuck up. And he's like, dude, I dare you. So my coworker, he grabbed my hand. I was about to, and I walked back. I said, you know what? Fuck this place. I hit the fucking freezer door, and I was like, ow, that hurt. Walked away and went to the freezer. And y'all know those frozen cookies you would get in the freezer, like a McDonald's?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I started eating a frozen cookie. I was like, this motherfucker, just fuck this dude, man. I was crying. I was so mad. I was crying. I was like, fuck this dude, man. I'm eating all their cookies, dude. Fuck this dude. And he comes in the freezer, and he's like, what are you doing? I said, motherfucker, if you don't leave me alone, I will literally hit you in the balls. And it was a back and forth. So finally, one of the dudes, that grown-ass dudes, actually stood up for me, and he was like, look, we're all convicted felons here, and I don't give a fuck about going back to prison. Do you want to die today? He was like, no. And he was like, all right, then back the fuck off this kid. He's a child, and leave us the fuck alone. I was like, I love you, man. I love you, dude. You're awesome. I just wanted a cookie now. I just want another cookie, bro. I'm going to go eat a cookie. And the experience was horrible. I mean, the worst boss I've ever had in my life, because when I look at people that are in managed positions or boss positions, I'm like, you got to be professional. If you're not professional,
you got to be that guidance.
Right. Like if you're not professional or if you're talking in an unprofessional manner, I'm not gonna have respect for you, bro. I've always was taught if they don't have respect for you, you don't give them respect. And that's how I'll always will think for the rest of my life. You know, if you don't give me respect, I'm not gonna give you respect.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Memphis, you haven't talked in like 300 years, so please tell us about your
He's
boss.
just giving us fucking crazy ass faces,
My
dude.
dog, Nah, yeah, that wasn't me. That was my twin.
Oh, okay.
But the worst
Yeah.
boss I've ever had was this old fucker that I used to work for. I was building whole ass trailers, like trailers that you put like fucking bulldozers on and cars and shit. I was building them.
Okay.
And I was getting my shit done, bro. I was building like 2 trailers in a day. And then all of a sudden they come out of nowhere and have me working the forklift and cutting up shirts for rags, for your hands and wiping shit down. And I'm flying through it, bro. I'm killing it. Like I know I'm killing it because I'm sweating my fucking dick off. And then
Right.
like I call off of work one day because I drank so much Jack Daniels. I drank a whole bottle that was like this big. I woke up, my stomach was fucking hurting, and then I come in the next day because I couldn't go in that day because like I couldn't even move, and I get fired, and he says, ah, that I'm letting you go because you're almost as slow as an 8-year-old. Bro, I was working circles around those
They could be taken
motherfuckers,
two
and
different
I was
ways.
about to hop over that desk and beat the shit out of that 79-year-old fucker.
Dude. Insane. You're working as slow as an 8-year-old.
Oh man, if he was any younger, I would have beat the piss out of that motherfucker, dude. I was killing shit, bro. Like I was literally getting my work done so fast, the employees didn't know what to tell me to do next. That's why it pissed me off so much.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay,
was
so
really
what about you, Donnie?
Memphis.
Did Michael already go?
I
tobacco, by
did.
the way. It is tobacco. That's
Oh,
not
okay.
Shit,
that's
dude.
brown.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I can't really think of like a bad boss that I've had. Like,
Really?
so something you guys should probably know about me. I was a spoiled ass kid. I didn't work until I got kicked off my high school sports team, which was like late senior year. And I was very picky, particular about my first job. So I was a cart pusher at Walmart first. And
I was a car pusher at Walmart before.
I would literally go into work, clock it. So I ended up lucking out, and I guess you would call it my supervisor at the time was somebody like if you know me, I played basketball religiously. I played for my high school. I played 1 year at college. I used to play basketball way too goddamn much. But so my supervisor at the time happened to be somebody who I played basketball with at the parks a lot.
Right.
And he was not very good, but like anyways. So there were a lot of times when I worked at Walmart, I would literally clock in to work, and then I would meet my supervisor, and he and I would go to his car, and we would ride to the closest basketball park and play basketball our entire shift.
Oh
Not
my
even
God.
at Walmart.
Jeez.
And we did this for months, and then he quit Walmart to go work somewhere else. But by the time he quit, I was driving around, and so I would just drive myself to go play bat. I would literally clock because if you're when I was a carpenter at Walmart, I had 2 supervisors. One of them I never seen. The other one I used to play basketball with all the time, and then he left, and then another chick came in. So I had these 2 chick supervisors. Supervisors literally like never like said a word to us. So like
Right.
I probably went like a good like I probably worked at Walmart for like 7-8 months. I would say 90% of that time I would clock in and then leave and go play basketball and come back and clock out. And I got caught by this chick who actually knew my dad. Her name was Erica. She was like the whole reason I got the job. But she was like the Walmart like main like head person of everything. And she was like, yeah, we noticed that you've been clocking in and just leaving. And I was like, oh, well, you know, my sister was sick, so I had to run home real quick and help her out and then come back. And, like, she basically sat there and, like, just belittled me for, like, 2 hours straight. And
Dude, why do you need to punch her in her shit?
dude, I should have. No, I was honestly, I was terrified that they were going to be like, we need you to pay us back for all the money that we paid you when you weren't here. So, like, I kind of just sat there and took it. And then all I said at the end was like, well, you know, I had to go help my sister that day. And she's like, well, if you can call your mom and have your mom confirm your story, like, we'll still let you work here. And so I called my mom. My mom was like, no, I'm not lying for you. That's how I lost my Walmart job.
Yeah. Fuck you, mom, dude. My mom would have lied for me.
So basically, you had a great boss. You had a great boss, and then they became shit.
Yep. She sat there and chewed me out, dude. She chewed me out, and then she told my dad all about it, and then my dad chewed me out about it. But other than that, I feel like I've never, like, had any other issues.
I mean, I really haven't had that many issues with bosses. I mean, I have had some stupid issues, but, like, nothing like that issue from the first time I ever had it. Well, that was my first tax paying job, you know. But
Oh yeah.
But you know that job was horrible. I do want to point out to you guys that whoever's watching the YouTube or whoever's watching the Twitch, that Twitch knows this for sure. So we did a little oopsies. We made it a whole podcast video. I mean, we were getting belligerent drunk to the point where Michael was chugging alcohol. We were all chugging. We were all drinking.
Okay.
We
For
were
example,
drinking hard.
This was full.
Right. We were drinking hard.
It's up to here.
So, you know, I'm recovering. We're all recovering. And in the middle of the day, I'm like, yo, did we get that video?
Dude, I went pretty ham last night, too. Like, I'm...
Yeah.
I shouldn't be drinking right now, bro.
And we were like, did we get that all recorded? And so you guys know, this was Wednesday. Today's Saturday.
Correct. Yeah, Wednesday.
So Wednesday night, Thursday morning, we were getting hammered. We recorded a whole podcast. We had a really good time. And then we woke up and we realized we didn't save the fucking video. So, like,
unbelievable.
We unbelievable, bro. Like, we screwed up. I mean, we did a terrible thing. But more of the story is, boys and girls, if you do a podcast and you're getting fucked up, make sure you push that save button, because
it's a small button.
All that pain you have the next morning or the throwing up you do was worth nothing.
Or the cussing out the person who recorded
it. Yeah.
Got a lot of FUs.
Let's just put it this way: the person that was recording is in this room right now, and then the person that was cussing out the other person is also in this room too. I don't know who that was, but I was maybe doing some cussing, and maybe Donnie was doing some not recording. But more of the story is we fucked up, all right? And if Donnie will never, we will never, Donnie, we will never do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
unless for some reason we are already belligerent drunk.
I feel like somebody's been saying Donnie a lot recently. I don't know why. It's like crazy, right?
You have to be insane that Donnie. You have to be insane that you're hearing your name, that you would be not recording. You're more intelligent than that, right?
That's like saying like E.T. didn't find home. Like,
exactly. Come on, dude. Come on. I would never throw you under the bus like that. I would literally never throw Donnie under the bus because Donnie did not record the fucking video. I mean, I would never do that. I would never do that. I mean, I don't know who just said that, but whoever just said that needs to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, like
Who's that extra person?
You need to leave.
Can we get security in this call?
Security, please. But no, yeah. So we recorded a whole video, which was fun, and this is the second video. So technically, we are on the second episode that we would be doing.
Yeah, so I don't know if we title this episode 2 or episode 1.
Nah, but this is actually episode 1 for us. You know, we had fun.
The last one was just practice, bro.
It was, and I will say that when I looked at first, I was like upset. I was, but when I looked at it, I was like, wow, we actually had a lot of errors and a lot of technical difficulties and a lot of things that could have been better. So,
like the hookers didn't even look good.
I mean, the hookers didn't even look good. I mean, the blow, you couldn't even see the blow the right way.
Bad quality of blow. Low-level hookers. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it was bad, guys.
I didn't even like get to take that pill that makes it look like I'm bigger than I am. So like,
oh, the Rhino purple and yellow pill from the gas station.
The Rhino doesn't even help. It doesn't even work.
How do you know, bro?
I've tried it one time.
So, I have a quite hilarious story that everyone's gonna love here. In 2021, a dude named Jordan Barley, I think that might be me, went to a gas station behind a store.
Oh, okay. I like how this is going.
And seeing that they had a thing called Kratom right there, I was like, oh wait, whoa, they're starting local Kratom now? That's lit. So I bought a bottle of local Kratom. I'm gonna put quotation marks right there. I bring it back home and I said, honey, look, there's local Kratom. You've never tried it. Let's try it together. And she looks at me and she goes, hun, this is sex. This is for sex. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, this is to make you last longer. I was like, wait. She goes, read the bottle. I said, oh, it's melon enhancements too.
Did you at least use it?
So anyways, you've been a monthly subscriber ever since that moment, huh?
Yes, sir. So like I was running home. I was like, dude, Kratom, let's go, dude. Local Kratom. When did they start selling this? We're awesome now. And then Kayla was like, honey, yeah, you might want to reread that. I was like,
dude.
Oh, she goes. I was like, honey, I was ready to chug this thing.
Have you done?
Chug the whole bottle.
Have you done Kratom?
No, wait, no, not Kratom. Sorry, lean. I mean, lean. It was lean. It was like I have the bottle still. It was lean.
Okay,
I've done Kratom. I've done Kratom once, and it was a weird experience. But lean, it was purple lean. It was called purple lean.
I feel like I would be addicted to lean so quick.
I don't know why I said Kratom, but yeah, I did. I messed up. But I thought it was lean, and I was like, honey, dude, let's try this lean. And she was like, I grabbed the bottle. I said, I literally came in. I was like, honey, I got a surprise for you. And she goes, what is it? And I was like, babe, you know you've never tried lean? She's like, yeah. I was like, look, it's lean. And she just looks at me, and she's like, you're a fucking idiot. She was like, how much was this? I was like $10. She was like, you know what this is, right? Like, I was like, no, I don't know what this is. Like, it's lean, isn't it? I was like, I'm ready to chug the whole bottle. Let's do it. Let's get drunk. And she was like, no, honey, no. No. Dude, lean is... the reason why I was so excited is because I've tried lean twice, and lean is really fucking fun.
Yeah, they say lean is the most addictive thing in the world, dude.
Dude, if I was drinking lean right now, okay, if this cup was filled and I was drinking lean, I'd be almost drunk. Like feeling like I was almost drunk. Like quite literally, lean is so fucking powerful.
I feel like I would get super addicted to lean if I ever tried it.
Oh, dude. I mean, I could definitely get addicted to lean for sure. For sure. I had a burp. Oh. I also want to put... Well,
what?
Go.
Let me ask you three, or you two. When was your first time you drank alcohol? Like how old and what was the moment.
Like, okay, now let me
It's
clarify
by
this.
accident.
Are we like saying like drink as in drunk, or like a shot?
No,
as a-
like just like the first time that you like sat there with someone or friends and you just drank like alcohol. You didn't have to necessarily get drunk, but you were drinking alcohol.
Okay, I was gonna go off the first time I actually had alcohol, but if we're going with, like, if we did with, like, friends and everything, now, any of our younger viewers, don't do what I did, please. It was like
Trigger warning. Yes, let's like put all the warnings out there. Don't do at home. Trigger warning. Whatever warnings you need to know
Yeah,
about.
Yeah, because otherwise
kinda
you'll
like-
end up like freaking Memphis right now, bro.
yeah.
If
Bro,
you're
Memphis
the
doesn't even know where he's
age
at.
If you are the age of 21, go chug a bottle of Everclear and send me the video.
No,
Dude, what? See, this is
Not
why you
follow
don't be
his
Memphis,
information.
because like Memphis, we can't even hear you. So like, yeah, don't be Memphis.
but
Hold
so
on.
the first time I was like 14 or
Y'all can't
15,
hear
I
me?
think, on the back of my buddy's truck in a field. And we just had a bottle of Jack sitting next to us, and we're like, he looked at me, he's like, "We're gonna finish this." I'm like, "All right." I was down.
So
Never drank a day before that. Started off on Jack.
Hold on. Better?
yeah, it's better.
It's
See,
still better.
so Donnie knows Lebanon Junction, and Lebanon Junction is where I'm from in Kentucky, and it's
It's a good town.
It's a town with like 2,000 people. We have like two cops. We have a small. You walk into Lebanon Junction, you're walking back into the 1950s. Like quite literally, that's how
Everyone knows everyone.
I'm like that, and plus like how people dress, how people talk, how people act. Like it's backwoods hard. And the first time I ever drink alcohol, not first time I ever drank alcohol. First time I ever was drinking with a buddy and some friends. It was middle school, 6th grade year, somewhere from almost summertime, if not summertime, 6th grade year. We didn't know what really alcohol was. I took a shot before, and when I was a kid, and I fell asleep afterwards. We didn't really know what alcohol could do. Well, we took a drink, and like it was kind of nasty but kind of good. So then we looked up online. We were like, what's a good way to drink alcohol? And it was flavors like fruit punch with this. So we put fruit punch with some alcohol, and we didn't know how to mix alcohol whatsoever, and we put a half bottle of alcohol and like this much of fruit punch. Well, we was just drinking. We were just talking, drinking, talking and drinking. I would say by the third drink, because we had no tolerance. By the third drink, me and my buddy were literally just sitting there talking to each other, and we both just go and just threw up. Like just threw up, and out of nowhere, dude, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, what is going on here? Are we like trying to see whose dick's bigger here? Because like, I'll pull mine out right now. No, we're on YouTube. We're not on Pornhub. Memphis. We are not on Pornhub. We're on YouTube.
Not yet.
I don't know what the hell that was. Like that was like some I'm bigger and I'm bigger. No, you're bigger. No, I'm bigger. No, not like that. I don't know.
And then I just saw them two doing. I'm like, okay, I'll tune in.
I was wondering if like Jordan would ever notice.
Like at first I was like, you know what? I think they're just Donnie started doing it, and then Michael started doing it.
You're
And I was
like,
okay.
what the
And
fuck
then
are
Memphis
you
got
guys
into it.
doing?
I was like, what the fuck?
Then I just started getting more aggressive and faster.
Like Donnie was sitting there just doing this, and then all I see is like Donnie getting up and I'm like, what the fuck?
He said, what the fuck? Oh my god, dude.
Dude, I don't even know what I was talking about,
I
dude.
don't remember either.
Just put it this way. Yeah. I don't know what they
So
were.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Dude, my
Oh,
camera's
it's the drinking.
hang
Oh,
on.
buddy. The
Oh.
first time you got hammered.
Oh
Well-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
With
like,
your step cousin, dude. So like,
yeah,
why did
me-
he do you?
Can I get more info on this?
Were you
More
the
than-
front?
Did you
Were
like
you
that?
in the front or in the back?
more of the story, I was on top.
Okay.
Ooh,
Getting that dog.
reverse cowboy.
Reverse cowboy, indeed. Gave them a New York.
Brokeback Mountain, except for like it was like LJ Mountain, dude.
Exactly, dude. Like I gave him a New York facial.
Ooh, the Dirty Sanchez.
Bro.
Ooh.
The
Was you
dirty
out-
Santa Claus.
Was you out in them hills like showing your billy goat, bro?
Bro, I was literally yelling at the top of my lungs while showing my billy goat, bro.
Were you making snuff films?
Yes, dude. Like literally, quite literally, I opened my asshole in front of the whole world, and it was perfect.
I believe it.
So you
Or the
gaping?
name was just Woody.
You gaping?
Gaping. I had a gaping a-hole. Dude, well, I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Everything heals with
You're a
time.
nation.
I'll be right back.
When you get back, I have a topic for us. Ready?
Nice.
Everybody take a pee break. Except for me, because I
Okay.
just pee my pants while we're talking.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck were we doing. To be completely honest.
I don't know, bro. Fucking Memphis is just like giving the camera the dirtiest looks he can give it.
He wouldn't start showing his arms. I saw you doing. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't say a word. I'm just like, okay.
Dude, I kinda got some monster arms.
Dude, that was so
Like-
funny, dude. He was like mid-story and was like, "What the fuck are you guys?" Oh my god, dude. I'm so messed up right now.
That ain't no joke. That ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Michael, you're in the military, dickhead. That's all from middle school.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, you call that a belly button?
Oh,
Yeah, let's
yo,
get that
buddy,
info real
yo,
quick.
shave
I can
those
go.
hairs off. Send them to me in the mail.
I can go 3 knuckle deep in this belly button.
Ooh. I had to give the folks. I had to give some the folks on there some reverb from the belly.
Look at Jordan, dude.
Fill out the
Like,
shit.
it's like he's like walking over a fucking maze to get this computer.
Dude, Jordan's gonna watch back on all this as what we just did.
What the hell is on
No.
your face, Jordan?
What?
Come on his face again.
Did I get something on my face?
Dude, it's like you got your boyfriend's panties on your face, dude. Like they're all
I
crooked.
guess so, dude. Oh. There we go. They're better. No, my desk is really close to the wall, so I have to like shimmy myself through the fucking desk in the wall because I'm trying to make it where I have my camera at, where you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
can see the whole table and all that
Because
shit.
your house is like low key, like a cartel house, right? Like,
Let's not talk about that. This is YouTube.
oh yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah,
between
yeah.
us.
Like you can't talk about my personal life like that.
Yeah, sorry,
You threw him under the boat.
bro.
And literally, you're throwing me under the house.
Like,
He's just the next narco.
it's just the next narco, yeah.
Next narco, bro.
Like, how's
Have you-
shipment lately, bro?
Oh, not bad. I do know that we're about to go into another topic and another deep dive of talking, but I wanted to put out. I don't know what time. What's the timestamp on this, Donnie?
We are at 1
Yeah, almost
hour
an hour and a half.
and 34 minutes.
Actually, that's kind of perfect. So I'm gonna take this time and ask every single one of you guys if you are a potential sponsor, or if you have a potential company that we can be sponsored by. We are always looking for sponsors, and we would love to promote your brand today. And especially if you're a liquor sponsor, I will promise you
please.
now. I will promise you now. You give us a bottle of liquor, we will give you a good review with throwing up. and we will have fun doing it with a smile on our faces.
I request a bottle and like a neon
Or-
sign I can put on my wall.
Or you can send us hookers. I mean,
Or you can
hookers-
send us hookers.
Oh, that too. That's a good
always
one. That's a
a
very
good-
good one.
hookers are always welcome in the community.
I mean, if they bring cocaine along, we're good.
And listen, to the potential sponsors, we're a good podcast. So just sponsor us, okay? Or don't
We'll always
make
do
me
something
threaten
for
you.
you.
Don't make me threaten you, because if you do, it's just not gonna be pretty.
I'll find where you live and I'll fucking do your.
You'll see me
mother-
next week.
Whoa, dude! We can't threaten them yet.
I'll find where
Oh,
you
yeah,
live and do your mother.
You gotta get the product first.
Bro.
Then you threaten. No.
I got a product in one hand and shit in the other hand. What's the difference?
Okay, so Memphis is back. Let's talk to. What's the next topic you had in mind, Donnie?
At the moment, I might have forgotten. So
I mean, that's fine. So,
Shots, boys.
shots. I'll finish my mixed drink with you
I
guys.
don't have anything to take a shot with, bro. I'm sorry.
Whatever you got.
I'll finish my mixed drink with you guys and my beer.
Is it being tiny right now?
Actually-
Any liquor?
Donnie, do you have a beer?
Yeah.
All right, let's just finish the beer and let's cheers. We didn't get this in the last podcast, so we're gonna have to do it again. And we have literally probably did this 100 times. Let's cheers to a new beginning of this podcast for new friendships to bond and grow this community. I love you guys. I hope we have a great experience together. Cheers.
Brother like brother. I trained him too well.
That was a tough one.
Was it?
Damn, boy.
Josh, you still got some crooked panties on your face, bro.
Oh, do I? No, I will say, guys, it's kind of weird from going to this eye, like paying attention to this eye, and like, I don't know, dude, it's so weird.
Let me ask you guys a question. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
This will go.
Thank you. It's all-
I feel like I don't know how you guys feel about this, but anyways, so I watch a lot of podcasts and video, like info, just a bunch of info stuff on the content creation world and like content in general. And one big topic that's been kind of like moving around and being discussed is that the time of making videos or streaming, like content creation, where all you're doing is like it's you in a video game, have come to an end. People are only watching videos where it's you reacting. It's like you're reacting to videos, or it's just chatting, or other stuff. Nobody's watching you play video games anymore.
Right.
I would say that is definitely a tough one because like the other ones
Wait,
are still
what was-
getting views like that, or like Markiplier, or people, the bigger people like that, they're still getting views like that. But a lot of your reaction people, people who just do chats and stuff like that, it's starting to lean more that way.
Well, I mean, you do gotta think. I mean, we don't. I see it. I don't know how much you guys see it, but I see our podcast and our streaming and our what we're doing to go fucking huge. And it's not a hope, I know. And it's how I see it is that it's more relatable. Like
More real life shit.
more not real life, it's just more relatable. Like, cause like think about so Tim the Tap Man. He is becoming huge for spectating Warzone. Spectating and just sitting there talking, finding hackers, all that stuff. And the reason why is because he's sitting there talking about his son or talking about his favorite football team, his life going on, and it's because the following bases that he has is going to the point where they want to know more about him and what's going on in his life. Because so I don't know if you guys pay attention. Tim is the main streamer and YouTuber I watch, so you guys know.
Yeah.
and I will refer him to most of the stuff I talk about with content with watching a streamer because he is my favorite streamer. And how for me for when I was watching Tim, there was a time where he was, flexing about his money, how much money he had, and he literally started shooting back down. Literally, stop it! If you guys don't fucking stop showing your fucking Peters on the screen, I'm literally gonna blow a head gasket.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right, go ahead.
How are we ever gonna get done with the podcast if you guys are showing your Peters?
We'll just turn it into a part
It's
2.
alright. They wanna see
Dude, we'll
the
put-
muscle, my dude.
And so, but like how I see it is that when he was sitting there flexing about his money and all that stuff, like what a lot of streamers ended up doing because they make a lot of money, he was getting less views. But when he started going back to Tim, just being Tim and talking about stuff that's going on in his life or just reacting to chat, people came to it. So like I like watching people play video games, but the only people I like to watch people play video games are esports players. And when I watch esports players, they don't talk really. They do, but they don't. But they're really into the game, so they don't talk. So if I'm not watching someone good, I'd rather listen to them talk. So for me, it's I like to listen to what Tim is thinking about what's going on in this world or how he's living or how he is doing than more of just watching him play a video game, because I think it's more relating to people now.
It also feels
In my
like it's
opinion.
more quality.
We'll see.
Oh, so when I say
You get to the-
quality, it's like you get to personally react with that person with like what they're seeing already and everything like that. So it brings that little extra quality to your video.
But me personally, I don't see it as quality, because how I see it is that like in quality, you get more quality out of gaming videos because like you have all the special effects, all the clips that they save. Like they go, "Hey editor, zoom into my face while I make this funny joke and then make an emoji pop up." That is funny in the game. So I think the quality standard, I think that they are better with gaming than they are with podcast or reacting, because in the gaming you have to really get your editor. You have to have an editor that is really creative with your gameplay. They have to watch your whole gameplay and they have to see
Fix around it.
Yeah, exactly. Fix around it. If you do that again, Memphis, I will chop off your dick. And they have to fix around it. So they have to, you get a kill and it's like a basic kill, but they make that basic kill into like their 30th kill. You know what I mean, Donnie? Like that one kill you got that whole game, they make that so epic. They make it slow motion. They make it, they make it really popping. But like, again, that's cool. It's just, for me, I see it as I'd rather hear someone sit down and talk about what they think. And I know that they can be I know that can make a lot of problems because some people don't want to hear what you got to think. But if you don't want to hear what they got to think, then unsubscribe, unfollow, stop talking to them. You know what I mean? Because I know that we will talk about stuff that one of us don't like or we don't agree with.
What happened?
Or our viewers don't agree with, but if they get upset, that's when we can either say "yo, fuck you," which I don't think any of us will do, but we will read the comments and be like, "This is what we want to." Okay, so we want to address this. When you're doing gaming, you can't really address that. You can't really address the hate comments or what they dislike about you. That's how I see it.
Well, let me ask you guys something. In terms of video games, I feel like as a gamer and a PC gamer, there is a very big drought right now. Like there's not really like a poppin' game right now. But
Oh, fuck.
They're kind of all
also,
over the board.
I feel like how many of you stick to certain games that like you might maybe it's only you who plays it, or maybe like you and like 5 others who play it, but like you mostly stick to it because like you just don't like change. Like you found a groove in one game, and all these other games come out that are maybe more popular, if not better, but like you found your groove over here, so you just stick to your groove.
That's how it is. I am like that with Forza.
Oh, I mean, they can both agree. You're muted. Wait, no, I can't hear you. Hang on.
You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted. They can.
Shit. My fault.
Oh, you're good. But they can both agree. They literally have been trying to get me to play Vanguard, play all these other games, but
Oh,
Apex Legends is the game I have always fallen back on because it's comfortable. I know it, and there's nothing new that intrigues me. Like, I get it. Everyone loves the COD. I know. I get it. It's the same shit, though. It's the same exact shit.
Well, it's like with this new Halo,
stories
this new Halo Infinite. Like, I feel like that game is gonna be the game. Like, a lot of people are playing it a lot right now. But I feel like in a couple months, like everyone's gonna kind of forget about it. Like,
because
that was
it's the same old Halo in my opinion.
Old shit. The only Halos that I remember that are different is Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3. That are the only ones that I will sit there and say that they're ever
I would
different.
also say Halo Reach. Halo Reach was definitely a little different.
Yeah, Halo Reach had like more advanced stuff.
Yeah,
like technology.
It did, but like if you go back to like really,
no, I completely agree with you.
I don't know if Halo Reach really satisfied me as much as. See, games don't satisfy me as much as they did. Like when Modern Warfare came out, that kind of.
Do you think the OG? Do you think the OG games set like a standard or a bar for us?
Oh yes,
back then, that is just completely like. There's no way that it's reachable in today's world.
Well,
Look
okay.
At Goldeneye on the Nintendo 64.
Oh yes, Goldeneye. Oh, the golden gun. Oh
yeah.
Well,
don't even get me started on that.
Well, see, the thing is though, like, let's go back to how we played. Do you
think it's gameplay or nostalgic value?
Both, though. Both,
yeah,
because the thing is, like, how I see it is with gameplay. I'm going to focus on gameplay more or less, actually. Gameplay, when we were younger and we played games, we didn't play games to outdo our friends or outdo people or do the newest. We would outdo ourselves. Yeah, we would play the whole campaign mode normal. Second campaign mode, semi-hard. Third campaign mode you went through, hard. You would literally strive yourself to be better than you were the first time.
Yeah.
Now it's, if you don't have this game, you're trash. If you do have this game and you're trash, you're dog shit. You just get off the game, down, uninstall. There's no competitiveness in
no balance.
The only games that are competitive now are the unrealistic ones, really unrealistic ones. Because the thing is, if you're not like in Halo, I remember specifically in Halo 1, I remember playing that game, beating it on hard, extra hard, because they had extra hard, they had hard, and they had normal, they had easy. And I played it on all modes. And I remember specifically on extra hard that it was easy, but it wasn't. It was more realistic. And you would be able to fly through that game. But with games like Apex Legends or Fortnite or Paladin or Realm Royale, stuff that is really just game basic. They just don't want to put any realism at all whatsoever in it.
It feels like it's almost like
those games
zero effort anymore.
Right, those games though, right there, are the reason why people are competitive still to this day. Like, look at League of Legends. so off the there's no realism at
Yeah.
all in that game whatsoever. I mean, you would sit there and be like,
League
you
of
would
Legends is a
throw.
hard ass game.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a very hard game because it's so unrealistic. But that's where it's at now. People don't care to play Vanguard where, you shoot them 2 times in the head with a sniper, they're dead. Because if you hit your shots, they're going to die. But
Yeah,
if you sit
on
there and
spot.
go and play League of Legends and you can throw 100. I don't play League of Legends a lot, but say fireballs. I don't know. I don't play League of Legends. Fireballs at a enemy player and they don't die. You're still trying to strive to get that to upgrade your fireballs to make it where they can get 1 shot, so they can
Yeah.
get to 2 shots. So now it's to the point where they make it so realistic. They think that everyone wants realism. But before it was, yes, because we had dog shit games that would literally take 500 mags to kill someone, and then they wouldn't die. But then they went to the extreme of 1 shot, 1 kill, and now everyone's having a horrible time. So I think that when they're putting out new games, they want to make it realism. But really, that's not what I want. And I don't know how many people really want to have a realistic game, because if it was realistic, we wouldn't be playing games.
Well, I feel like
Or-
games
yeah.
nowadays, they more so worry about the casual gamer than the gamer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, the casual gamer, no offense to casual gamers, but casual gamers have ruined the game because gamers don't gamer gamers play every campaign mode they have. I play every
Yeah.
campaign mode. I love campaign modes. I love every game that it's just campaign, no online. I mean, I'm restarting Skyrim right now, and I've beat that so many times.
I was about to say,
But-
dude, I literally just restarted StarCraft, dude. Like,
And it's because the reason why is because I put that shit on expert, and now I'm at a point where I'm still on like the about 10th mission of the beginning of Skyrim, where you're still on Whiterun. If anyone knows Skyrim, you're still on Whiterun. You're still doing the missions of Whiterun, and I'm dying to stupid shit, the most stupidest things.
Literally.
But I'm getting back
That's
on and getting frustrating and learning to do better. And that's where I think that with the new games, that's why new games are dying. Like, think about Fortnite. If Fortnite was realistic, no one would play that. But because you can build a skyscraper
that was
5
the
seconds.
beauty. I think that was the beauty behind Fortnite because, I mean, first off, the battle. So, I don't know how much you guys played battle royales before Fortnite, but for me, it kind of started on like Minecraft back in the day. It was like the Hunger Games type style.
Oh
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Dude. Yes.
And then it went from that to H1Z1, which I don't know what it's called now, but H1Z1 was out for a long time. And
That
H1Z,
was the game.
dude, H1Z1 was so hard because not only did you have to survive against all these random ass people on the map, but the elements were against you. You had zombies, fucking bears, and other stuff coming at you.
You had to. It was kind of like Rust.
There was no like clues as to what anything was going on. Like the more you played, the more you discovered, the more things made sense. But they did not give you any sort of helping hand. That was a hard game.
Oh, dude, it was a really hard game.
I went from like playing like the H1Z1 type battlegrounds to then
Making my
Fortnite.
second mixed drink.
Huh?
Oh, I was just letting you guys. I'm making my second mixed drink. I'm
Oh,
on
okay.
my 4th beer.
And then Fortnite came out, and that like really, I mean, PUBG was out too, but like no one really paid attention to PUBG like they did Fortnite.
Yeah.
They didn't really pay attention to PUBG until really Fortnite got big, though. I think, like, because I think in the heat of the moment when people were like PUBG's better and like all that stuff, that's when PUBG got like the major hits. Because, like, I mean, with video games, I just think that they need to listen to what gamers really want. The real gamers, the people that are looking for the next big game to sit there and play for hours on. And it's going to be a battle royale.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
100% going to be
Everyone wants it.
battle
Like
royale.
I'm so annoyed that Halo did not release a battle royale.
Right.
Like
And
it's weird they didn't.
like everyone else is too. Like I was listening to 100 Thieves podcast the past like 5 episodes. They've mentioned like why in the world did Halo not have a battle royale?
and they should have had a battle royale 100%. Like that was definitely something they should have taken advantage of for sure. But if you look at a real gamer, what they're gonna ask for is something not too easy, not too hard, but a battle royale with a campaign.
Yeah.
See, I don't. I mean, I'm different. I have. There's only been one or no. There's only been a select handful of campaigns that I've ever completed,
Really?
and like for example, like Grand Theft Auto. I've played Grand Theft Auto forever. Didn't know that there was an actual story that I was supposed to be doing.
Wow, dude! Wow.
Jeez.
All I did was rob people and kill the police. You know.
Do you know who dies at the end of Grand Theft Auto 5?
Nope.
Does anyone know?
Nope.
Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Wait, hang
I
on.
picked C.
Hang on.
C,
Thinking,
bro.
hang on. Know who you're talking about?
Frank.
We're not talking about a specific person.
Oh, we aren't.
No, PS3 knows. The way Grand Theft Auto 5 ended is you pick who dies.
Oh.
And guess what? If you have to pick out of Frank, you got to pick out of Trevor, and you got to pick out of Franklin. No, Franklin, Trevor, and Memphis, help me.
I didn't. It's actually there's 4 options, by the way.
Oh, okay. There's 4. Okay, my bad.
Or the other 2 then.
Because there's Michael, there's Trevor, there's Franklin.
Oh.
But then there's one that you can pick to where you don't kill any of them.
Oh.
And you go and you kill the guy that wanted you to kill the other people.
Yes, I picked Trevor. I picked Trevor.
So all 3 of you go out and you go after this guy, and you have to use all 3 characters, and you're all doing your separate shit, like shooting people. It's like just the regular GTA 5 mission, but you're using all 3 characters at once. So you're using Franklin to the start, and then you'll see a flashing red icon on one of the characters. Just scroll to them, and then you pick that character, and then the other one will start flashing red, and then you pick that one.
Yeah, see, I just picked Trevor because I didn't care for Trevor, really.
I love Trevor. Was my favorite, yo. What are you talking about? He was the craziest. He was the maniac. He was the serial killer. That was
I bet
my
you.
guy.
Wait, hold on. I'm not even gonna say who I know who you picked, but who'd you pick?
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say. I know who you picked, but I'm
I
not
picked
gonna.
C. I picked the last option where I didn't kill any of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You surprised me.
I didn't. I was gonna kill Michael though. That was my first option. Was Michael?
Okay, Memphis. You should read my mind of who you know who I thought you would, because you know what I say to you a lot.
Yeah, I already know. Franklin was my favorite character.
Listen.
Franklin was my favorite character, actually.
Listen.
And then there was Trevor. Trevor was just crazy. I loved him.
Right.
Listen, guys. We've got 1 minute until we've hit the 2-hour marker, which is the end of the podcast. So, to end it off, I feel like I'm going to ask you guys one simple question. And I need an answer, okay? So, who are you going to pick, all right? It's early 2000s. You go to the store. You have enough money to buy one pack. Are you buying a Yu-Gi-Oh pack, a Pokemon pack, or Digimon pack?
Early 2000s Pokemon.
Isn't
No.
Digimon
How
where
early?
you throw the where you throw the little
Like
thing, the
2000,
magnetic dragon?
2003 to 1999.
Oh,
4-year
Pokemon all day.
period.
Isn't Digimon the thing where you roll the ball onto the card and it flips into a dragon?
So that's
I don't
No,
think
that's
so.
Bakugan.
Yeah, that's Bakugan.
That's what I'd pick. Bakugan. Bro.
Okay. You're all thinking weak shit because guess what? Digimon is out of date and gone. Guess what? You know how much money people would pay for Digimon? Woo! Yeah, I'm just telling you now because guess what? Yu-Gi-Oh is still going, Pokemon's still going, Digimon's gone.
but
And
but
true
each
fans of
original-
Digimon. Woo-wee! Digimon.
what you gotta
You're
think
picking
is what
Digimon, Jordan?
Oh yes, a Digimon. I'm thinking about the money perspective. Think about how much
Bro,
money
Yu-Gi-Oh
pay for a
was so
Digimon.
underrated, bro. Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh
was
is my
such an
favorite. No,
Okay.
underrated show.
Yu-Gi-Oh is my favorite show of all time,
had
and I
every
would
rare
love
card.
to go.
I'm just gonna vouch for my entire collection. I had the entire original
Oh,
base
this
set
is nasty.
Pokemon, all of the original fossil
You even
Pokemon.
had the
all-
wicked card.
Yeah, like so
The
I had,
attack fans were question marks, bro.
so
They had
I
all.
had so I had base set Pokemon, Neo, and Fossil. All of them, every single card that was made.
Nice.
I had all of the Yu-Gi-Oh from '96. It was '96 or '97, I think, all the way up to like 2004. The complete collection.
That's not
Even
bad.
the fucking what was that 5-card character? I can't remember his name.
Red
Oh.
Dragon?
No. Where if you collect all 5 cards onto the board, you win automatically, no matter anybody else.
On Yu-Gi-Oh, Exodia.
Exodia, thank you.
Yeah.
I had that.
Exodia.
I regret selling that when I did.
Bro,
You shouldn't have,
So-
bro. Well, you shouldn't have because if you wouldn't have sold it at this day and age, bro.
Oh my god.
dude, so
They were all Gem Mint 9s and 10s.
I
I'm gonna go
had
people.
I had this family friend that every spring break and fall break, either I would go with his family or he would go with my family, and we would go to Panama City, or like we would go to like a beach and hang out for like a week for fall break or spring break every year.
Yeah.
And like me and him had like this like spoken code, like we would save up all the money we got for like the time in between to spend it while we were at the beach. And like one year we both had like a goal to like save up money and buy like one of those sandboards together, like the board like you throw like halfway in the water and halfway on the sand, and then you jump on it and ride it.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
So he and I both one time like agreed like we're gonna save our money, we're gonna put it together, we're gonna buy one of these like sandboards. We go to a shop in Florida and we're looking at sandboards. I turn around and I find this kit. It was a Yu-Gi-Oh kit. And like one kit had like Exodia and Slifer, and another kit had like Obelisk and someone else. And I looked at my buddy and I was like, listen bro, like the sandboard's cool and all, but these are the fucking Egyptian god cards.
Yeah, literally.
So I bought those kits, and I got those Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and he was so mad at me for forever. Like I bet if we talked about, like I haven't talked to him in years, but if we talked about it now, he would still be mad at me. Like, but I was like,
So
I
there's
got
one
those
card.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I wanted those cards so bad.
Now I know there is one card I do still have, and my father is actually holding on to it for me. And that it's a graded PSA 10. I'm so happy I still have this. First edition Charizard.
Oh, dude,
base
that's
set.
worth a lot of money.
And it's a Gem Mint
Whoa.
10.
Whoa! Send that to me, please. Send that to me.
No,
please,
that's my
please.
baby.
No. Send it to me so I can sell it, bro. Come on, send it to me, bro. Send it to me,
Now,
bro.
there's only
No,
one thing.
dude, you can literally listen, dude, listen. You can put a house payment down on that card, bro. bro. Literally, what are you doing with your life? Why
I'm
haven't you
waiting.
told me?
I'm waiting.
No, don't wait no more. You could get 12 grand out of that, bro. No
Oh,
joke.
yeah, but what happens 5 years from now when they're gone?
Bro. No. Sell it now.
That car could be worth $1 million. That's like 20 years from now, bro. He could be old as shit, decide to sell it when he's like 80 and have
What is it do with
millions of
what is it
dollars.
gonna do with millions of dollars in the 80s? Like buy prostitutes
So-
you
What
can't
are you
have
talking
sex
about?
with
Just
because their
because
dick
you're
doesn't work
old
no
doesn't
more?
mean your mind's old. You could go out and
Oh.
buy your dream car and just yank that bitch to death and then buy another one. And just keep doing that. You're 80 years old. You don't give a fuck. You're already going to die. Why not run that bitch into the ground?
Now, there's only one thing. So, it's a hologram Charizard from base set that's also first edition. Now, there's only one thing I don't know about it is if it's shadowed or shadowless, because the shadowless is worth like 3 times more.
I gotta go check in.
Dude, okay.
That's like, I guess, okay, yes, you know, there's my little interesting fact. I own a PSA 10 Charizard.
That's a
Fair
very
enough.
interesting fact, bro.
That's a very interesting.
That's how I
fact.
would start all conversations from now on in your life.
I
walk
would
up to the
too.
bar and say, I
I
own
would
a PSA
too.
10 Charizard.
They'd be like, "Oh, sorry, sir. Whoa, sorry. Pardon me."
What minute mark are we at, Donnie?
Sorry, Daddy.
Oh,
Sorry,
dude, it's
Daddy.
like we're past 2 hours. I gotta get off.
Okay. Well,
Oh, we hit that point.
we're gonna have to wrap it up. Listen, guys, I'm going to sit here and tell you I appreciate to anyone and everyone that is sitting here still to this day watching our videos and watching the stream. If you haven't already, please click the like, subscribe button. This is Donnie.
Thumbs up, like,
Michael.
and subscribe.
And I give you Memphis on Drunken Idiots. And again, we love you so much. Thank you for the.
Not really.
No, actually, yeah, I have to stop myself there. I
debating
really
right
don't.
now.
I don't like you
Debating
guys.
it currently.
Okay. Again, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and comment. Turn on the
If
notification
you haven't
bell.
liked or subscribed to this channel, like you probably have a small dong, or if you're a female, you have a fupe. You have a fupe. Whatever it's called.
A fupa.
Exactly. And I do want to do one thing before we set off. Grab your beers or grab your mixed drinks, whatever you have here. And we're gonna do a great chug for the viewers.
That's
I'm gonna
unusual.
in 3, 2, 1.
Clear your browsing
cheers,
history.
boys. Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Oh,
We're gonna sleep good tonight, boys.
We are
one
definitely
time.
good tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I just chase that with beer. Fuck it.
I'll see you ladies tonight in my dreams.
Oh yes,
Better.
for sure.
Or maybe I'll
We
be in
will
your
be
bed
back.
tonight. You never know.
We will be back next week, and again with another episode of Drunken Idiots. You will see us 4 idiots getting drunk, or maybe just getting tipsy and having fun. Again, we love you. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out, Drunken Idiots for life. Love you guys. Look us up on Pornhub /Drunken Idiots. Pornhub /Drunken Idiots. Pornhub /Drunken Idiots.